Hello, hello, and welcome to episode 194 of the Compassion and Cucumbers podcast. I'm Christine.
And I'm Sam.
And I'm Lucy.
Hey, yeah, that's right. We have a special guest in the studio with us today. So later on, we'll be playing a fun little game. We'll tell you. I don't want spoilers. Spoilers.
Seriously, you're really getting ahead of yourself.
Yeah. So here's what's coming up in today's show. This week's Y-Files looks into an unconventional tactic being used in South Africa to deter rhino poaching.
And in our Noteworthy segment, we'll tell you how you can help the people of Gaza while enjoying delicious vegan snack cakes.
And in our main topic, we're playing a fun round of Summertime Would You Rather with our special guest, Lucy.
Yes, indeed.
But before we get into all that, what have we been up to?
It's been Lucy time.
Playground. Theater camp.
Theater camp.
Yeah.
That's right. So, Luce, why don't you tell us a little bit about camp last week?
Well, last week we did Beetlejuice, which was super fun. And I got Lydia in the second act. So that was also super fun.
Yep.
I had got 3 songs, which was super fun. Yeah, so we performed that on Saturday, and this week I'm junior producing and sort of in Peter Pan, also at Playground.
It's great. The kids all did great in the show last weekend, so.
They really did. And I have to say, Beetlejuice is a funny one.
It's a funny show.
It's a funny show.
Yeah.
And like other musicals that have been derived from a movie, like I think of Legally Blonde first and foremost.
Yeah.
I remember when I first went to see Legally Blonde, I didn't really want to go see it because I just didn't think it would translate well.
Really?
And then while we're there watching it, I'm like, okay, this is so much smarter and funnier than I could have imagined that it would be. And it was the same with Beetlejuice. The writing is really smart. It's really funny.
It is.
The songs are great.
Yeah, the songs are good. Lucy and I watched a YouTube video of the final Broadway performance, and it didn't really translate how good the show was because the crowd was kind of crazy because it was the very last, the show was closing.
Right.
And
also the cast was just vamping.
Yeah, the cast was vamping all over the place, and the songs didn't really click with me or anything. But then when the kids did it, I'm like, yeah, this is great. It's a great show.
It really is.
Yeah.
Yes. And so for the record, I do want to say that my favorite song in the show is What I Know Now, which is sung by a character who is the deceased former wannabe Miss Argentina.
Yeah.
It's hysterical.
Yeah.
But also so smart, and there's something really poignant about it too. So I just love that song. So what's your favorite song in the show, Luce?
My favorite song was definitely That Beautiful Sound, which opens Act 2.
Yeah.
And I agree with you, Chris, of when I watched it, I was like, none of these songs really get stuck in your head.
Yeah.
But that song has been stuck in my head all week now that I'm in it.
Yeah. And that is a fun one too.
Yeah.
And I really enjoyed seeing you do that.
Yeah. So that's what we've been up to. That's what we've been up to. Let's jump into the show here and talk about this week's Y-Files.
And this is coming from the Huffington Post. South Africa hopes that injecting horns with radioactive material will curb rhino poaching.
Yeah, you would think it would.
Yes, but I have to wonder just immediately, what does that do to the poor rhinos?
Well, let's find out.
The anti-poaching campaign injects rhino horns with radioactive isotopes that are harmless for the animals, but which can be detected by customs agents. A South African university launched an anti-poaching campaign Thursday to inject the horns of rhinos with radioactive isotopes that it says are harmless for the animals, but which can be detected by customs agents. Under the collaborative project among University of the Witwatersrand, nuclear energy officials and conservationists, 5 rhinos were injected Thursday in what the university hopes will be the mass injection of the declining rhino population. Last year, about 20 rhinos at a sanctuary were injected with isotopes as part of initial trials that paved the way for Thursday's launch. The radioactive isotopes, even at low levels, can be recognized by radiation detectors at airports and borders, which can lead to the arrest of poachers and traffickers. Researchers at Witwatersrand's Radiation and Health Physics Unit say that tests conducted throughout the pilot study confirmed that the radioactive material was not harmful to the animals. We have demonstrated beyond scientific doubt that the process is completely safe for the animal and effective in making the horn detectable through international customs nuclear security systems, says James Larkin, the chief scientific officer of the Rhisotope project. Even a single horn with significantly lower levels of radioactivity than what will be used in practice successfully triggered alarms in radiation detectors, said Larkin. The tests also confirmed that individual horns could be detected inside full 40-foot shipping containers, he said. The International Union for Conservation of Nature, an international conservation body, estimates that the global rhino population stood at around 500,000 at the beginning of the 20th century, but has now declined to around 27,000 due to the continued demand for rhino horns on the black market. South Africa has the largest population of rhinos with an estimated 16,000, but the country experiences high levels of poaching with about 500 rhinos killed for their horns every year. Private and public rhino owners and conservation authorities have been urged to approach the university to have their rhinos injected.
If it really does no harm to the rhinos, this is a fantastic idea.
I agree.
Yeah, because the first poacher that gets caught in an airport trying to smuggle that stuff, or even if it gets stopped, at a port somewhere, if it's in a shipping container, I think this could do a lot of really good things for the rhino population.
I agree, but it's hard for me to believe that injecting radioactive isotopes into an animal's flesh is going to do no harm whatsoever.
It's hard. I don't know. I'm not a scientist. You might not know this, but I am not.
I'm very aware.
I'm not a scientist.
Nor am I.
And I don't know exactly what radioactive isotopes are. I understand they're isotopes that happen to be radioactive. But I don't really know how they would react, with the rhino's system. So.
Right. I mean, I agree with you that if it is in fact harmless to the rhinos, then I'm all for this. I think it's great.
Yeah.
But I would like to know more about how they reached that determination.
Yeah.
That this is in fact harmless to the rhinos.
Right.
I'm curious.
Yeah, because you think it would take long-term studies to really know if it's going to be harmful to the animals. So
yeah. So I'm cautiously optimistic on this one.
Yeah.
Yeah. I love the idea of it, and I just sincerely hope that it is genuinely harmless to the rhinos.
Yeah, me too.
But
it could be a good thing.
It really could. It really could, because even if you think about just the rhino population in South Africa, if you're then saving 500 rhinos a year, and you have to assume that some of those 500 rhinos would procreate and add to the wild rhino population, that's all to the good.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm curious as to why they're not adopting. I mean, maybe they do, and this is another thing that they're doing. But I know that the African elephant conservation people, they've taken to actually cutting the tusks off of the elephants. Ugh. Which is terrible for the elephants because they use them for like leverage to get trees down and stuff like that. But cutting them off so that people won't kill the elephants to get to the
ivory
tusks.
Right.
So, and I wonder if they do that with rhinos too. I would imagine that they do.
I don't know, but you have a good point. It wouldn't surprise me if they did. And that then also makes me wonder if the converse could be true. Could these radioactive isotopes be injected into elephant tusks?
Yeah.
Like, would the process be similar, or because elephant tusks are a harder material
I don't know.
than rhino horns?
Yeah.
I don't know.
I don't either.
Like, what's the potential there?
I don't know.
Because I would love to see elephants better protected, too.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Did you hear about, on a side note, there is a force, an armed conservation force of all women in Africa that protect animal populations.
I have heard about that.
I'm sorry, elephant populations.
I have heard about that.
Yeah.
Yes.
When I was younger, like early 20s, I considered joining one of those forces.
Oh, that's so cool.
But after looking into it, decided it was far too dangerous. It's very dangerous.
I have no doubt.
Yeah. Because the poachers, they're carrying semi-automatic weapons and it's really, really dangerous. So I applaud those brave women that are doing that. amazing work that they're doing.
100%.
Yeah. And we might do a story on them in the future.
Oh, I hope we do.
Mm-hmm.
Let's make that a thing.
Okay.
Because that would be amazing.
Make a note.
Speaking of notes,
let's move on to our Noteworthy segment. So in this week's Noteworthy segment, we're going to be talking about Cool Kids snack cakes. I don't know if you're familiar with Cool Kids snack cakes. They were started by the youth advocacy group Ravencore. They make and sell vegan Rice Krispie treats, including limited edition flavors, and use the proceeds to support different social justice causes. Right now, they're raising funds for Plant The Land Gaza, a group providing vegan mutual aid on the ground in Palestine. And here is a little bit of background on their project.
these look like seriously cool people.
They are. If you're not familiar, Ravencore is a youth advocacy group, a vegan youth advocacy group. And they also focus on a ton of other social justice issues. So on their website, on the Cool Kids Snack Cakes website, they tell a little bit of a backstory. And I'm going to read that for you now. Okay, so basically here's what happened. In 2017, Claire co-founded a nonprofit for vegan youth activists, the Ravencore. Over time, the organization grew, it evolved, and the community of youth activists, the Ravens, were like, yo, we should definitely take a collective liberation approach to our vegan advocacy because consistent anti-oppression activism is the way to go. And Claire was like, hell yeah. But a lot of donors were like, boo, no, we don't like you anymore. So Claire and her vegan chef husband, Jesse, were like, what if we started making delicious vegan treats to raise money for the core and other good stuff? And we use those treats as their own form of activism. And we don't have to beg mega rich donors who are totally co-opting our social justice movements for money anymore. And that's how Counter Krispies were born. So we were contacted by Cammie Hoffman at Cool Kids Snack Cakes, and she just asked us if we would mind shouting their mission out. And of course I said, no, absolutely. I've been following your mission and the Ravencore's mission, and I really love what they do and that it's youth oriented. And so we will include a link to their website where you can order snack cakes. Just to clarify, the proceeds from Cool Kids don't go to the Ravencore itself, okay? But they have right now a limited edition flavor, Sprinkle Love on Palestine, that go to Plant the Land team, a group doing vegan mutual aid in Palestine. So they're asking people to purchase the snack cakes, and the proceeds go to help the people in Palestine, which I think is amazing.
It is. It's absolutely fantastic.
Yeah.
And I can tell you that as soon as we are done recording this evening, I will be ordering some snack cakes. Just because, number one, who doesn't like a good Rice Krispie treat?
Yeah.
Number two, they have some really awesome sounding flavors.
Yeah.
Like I'm all about the churro, and I'm all about the My Little Peanut Butter Cup.
Okay.
And also we will, of course, be getting some Sprinkle Love on Palestine. And they also have a Trail Mix-a-Lot flavor. So I am going to be ordering some Cool Kids snack cakes.
Yeah, they all kinds of really great flavors. And like I said, we'll include a link in the show notes to their website so you too can order yourself some delicious vegan snack cakes and in the process help a lot of great social justice issues.
Love it. Absolutely love it. Thank you, Cool Kids snack cakes.
Yeah, thank you so much, Cammie, for reaching out.
For hitting us up.
Yeah, thanks for reaching out to us. And like I said, we are more than happy to shout you out anytime you have something going on. That takes us to our main topic.
It's a fun one this week.
It is a fun one. We're doing a summertime Would You Rather game.
We haven't done a game in ages.
I know, and man, we really need one.
We do.
So much
the news
serious,
has been a little dire,
downer
lately.
stuff going on.
Yeah. So today we are here with ourselves and our favorite young person in the entire world, our niece Lucy, and we're going to do some summertime Would You Rather.
All right. We'll just go back and forth with the questions. What do you think?
That sounds good.
I'll start off. Would you rather spend the whole summer at the beach or in the mountains?
That's a no-brainer for me. Mountains. 100%.
You know, when I was younger, I would have said beach, hands down. But now that I'm a little older, I'm not so much with the beach. The sand, the heat. It's...
Yeah.
What about you, Lucy?
I'm also not really a fan of the beach.
Oh, we're all going to the mountains.
Maybe. Because, I don't know, the mountains don't really feel like summer, though. I feel like it should be hot, you know?
Well, it can be pretty warm in the mountains as long as you don't go to the summit where
It
it's
absolutely
cold.
can. I spent almost a month.
Yeah, I'm not talking about Mount Everest, right?
I spent almost a month in western Colorado, so in the Rockies, one summer, and it was about 110 degrees every day.
Yeah,
But there was no humidity,
yeah.
so it didn't feel that hot. It was actually kind of great. So yeah, 100% mountains, no contest.
Yeah, me too. Mountains all the way.
Okay, then I'll say mountains also.
It's a consensus. I love it when that happens.
Would you rather eat popsicles every day or have unlimited iced coffee all summer?
Well, I don't like coffee, so popsicles.
I'm not generally a coffee person, but I do love iced coffee.
Yeah.
So I'm going to go iced coffee all summer.
I am too. And as long as I can get that decaf,
Yes.
unlimited iced coffees all summer, I'm down with that.
Yeah, that sounds really good.
Yeah.
I'll take it.
So you can have your popsicles, Lucy.
You can have all the popsicles because
Happily.
we don't need the popsicles.
We don't. That reminds me, I was at Aldi earlier today, and as I was going around their frozen food section, the woman next to me said, $6 for a box of popsicles? What are they, mad?
It's a fair question.
She's like, I'll just make them at home. I'm like, yeah, make them at home.
Yeah, for sure.
$6? It was funny.
All right, Lucy, your turn to ask the question.
Question number 3.
Would you rather go camping under the stars or stay at a luxury resort?
Camping under the stars, nothing is better. Honestly, nothing is better. I get the best sleep when we go camping.
Yeah.
So, camping under the stars.
I do like being under the stars, but I also do like a little bit of luxury. Can't I camp under the stars at a luxury resort?
That's not an option. Lucy's going to get you for saying you get to
messing
you,
with
you can't mess with the options.
Chris is rigging the questions
I'm not
this
rigging.
time.
I'm not rigging it. I will say camping under the stars. Yeah.
I'll also say camping under the stars. Just
Seriously?
Yeah, I really like camping, and also I feel like when I go to a luxury resort, I feel underdressed.
Yeah, I guess the luxury part.
Yeah, sure. Exactly. I'm with that.
Yeah.
Because even if we did go to a luxury resort, which I really don't think we would do, we're just not fancy people.
We're not fancy
And
people.
so, yeah, I wouldn't want to feel the need to like buy all new clothes because I'm going to a luxury resort and there's a certain expectation.
We have to be fancy.
Right, because I'm sorry, I'm not fancy. Give
We're
me
not fancy.
a tent and the woods
Yeah.
under the stars. I'm happy.
Yeah, but I also do like really soft towels and a soft place to sleep too. So yeah, but I'm still picking under the stars.
Okay.
Because it is nice to be out in nature.
It is.
Would you rather have a sunburn for a week or mosquito bites for a month?
I would say a sunburn because I got a pretty bad sunburn on my last vacation.
Yeah.
And it like went away pretty fast and like turned into a tan also. So it's
Yeah.
kind of a win.
Yeah. Well, in this scenario, you do have the sunburn for a week.
Yeah, that's okay.
Yeah.
Mosquito bites are just so annoying.
I know. They really are. Sam, what do you want?
Well, I have a long and terrible history
With the sun?
with the sun. I really do.
Sam and the sun have a complicated relationship.
We do. We have a very complicated relationship. I actually do enjoy being out in the sun. I
Yeah.
love being outside.
Yeah.
But the sun does not like me. I get sunburned within 10 minutes. If
Yeah.
it's a warm day, I get sun poisoning really quickly. It's not a good scene.
Yeah.
So, yes, I agree. Mosquito bites are annoying, but generally speaking, they tend to lose their itchiness after a couple of days. And
Yeah.
so then you just have like a little bumpy spot that doesn't really bug you anymore.
Yeah.
So I'll take the mosquito bites because sunburn for me tends to be really extreme.
Yeah. I'm also taking mosquito bites just because, skin cancer. I don't want to be sunburned.
No.
I don't want to be sunburned.
No.
And wow, when I was a kid, we used to like lay out in the sun, cover ourselves with baby oil. we would just fry.
I have never done that.
Well, I'm Mediterranean. It's different for you, Irish people.
Well, I've actually never sunburned before this summer, but it was only because me and my friend purposely tried to tan, and it went bad.
Yeah, it went bad. Yeah.
Tanning gone wrong.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So I'm taking mosquito bites.
Yeah, me too. Would you rather have your dream summer vacation for 1 week or 3 mini getaways throughout the summer?
The thing is, my dream summer vacation would be longer than a week.
I was just going to say that.
This is a tough one.
It is. So I'm actually going to say I would prefer the 3 mini getaways.
Yeah.
Because I like the idea of like doing something small. Hey, we could go camping. We've already been on that theme. So, go camping 3 times throughout the summer.
Yeah.
I'd be all kinds of up for that. Because I agree. If we're talking dream vacation, it's going to be longer than a week.
Yeah. But now we're messing with the questions again. So I'm still sticking with dream summer vacation.
Okay. And I'm sticking with 3 mini getaways.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm also going to say 3 mini getaways. I just like to spread out the fun.
I guess I'm going alone.
You are. You're going by yourself. Yeah. Lucy and I are going to go on 3 mini getaways.
And that's the dream.
Yes. And since you can't have both, you're just going to go on your dream vacation for a week by yourself.
By myself.
And we're going to hang on the mini getaways.
All right.
Yep.
Cool.
Deal.
Would you rather attend a music festival every weekend or go to a different amusement park each week? Easy for me, I'm going amusement park.
Yeah. I'm going music festival.
See, and I'm going to lean toward amusement park. I really am. Just because for me, the draw of a music festival depends so heavily on who is playing.
Yeah.
That I think I'm more guaranteed to have an absolute blast going on roller coasters with Lucy.
Yeah.
Than maybe going to a music festival that I'm maybe not into.
I see that. I don't like roller coasters, so.
Exactly.
So that was easy.
Yeah, I'm not a huge fan. So, yeah, I'm going to the music festival every weekend.
Okay.
Yeah.
And while you're at the music festival, we'll be at an amusement park.
Yeah, so the ideal scenario would be go to a music festival at an amusement park. And then you guys can go off and,
ride roller coasters.
Ride coasters, and I can enjoy the music.
There you go.
Yeah. Would you rather have sand stuck in your clothes all day or be slightly sunburned all summer? Here we go with the sunburns again.
Once again, I'm going to flat out avoid the sunburn. I will deal with sand stuck in my clothes. It's okay.
Yeah, I'm going with sand too, as annoying as that would be. I don't want to be sunburned. Lucy, what about you?
Yeah, the sand would get me so annoyed, like so quickly. So I'm also going to say I'll be sunburned all summer.
Oh, we went with sand.
Yeah, I'm
Oh,
going
you
with
did?
sand.
Yeah.
Yeah, we did.
Oh, okay. Never mind.
Not that she wasn't listening to us or anything.
Well, also
She
because
tuned us out,
just-
apparently.
Because the annoying thing, let's just take a look at the time differential here. To have sand stuck in your clothes for a single day,
Yeah,
or to be
one day.
sunburned for an entire summer. So
All
like
summer.
3 months.
You'd still rather be sunburned?
I can't put up with sunburn for 3 months.
No.
Yeah, I still would rather be sunburned. I thought you said that you were going with sand, meaning like you would have sand in your clothes.
Yeah, that's what I'm going with,
Oh,
having
sorry.
sand
Okay.
stuck in my clothes.
I don't know what I was thinking.
I know, this is hard.
I'm just making it confusing.
It's okay.
Yeah, I'd
You're
rather
allowed.
have sand stuck in my clothes all day long.
Are we on to our next question?
Yes, we are.
All right. Would you rather go on a summer road trip with friends or travel solo to a tropical island?
Oh, summer road trip all day long.
Yeah, also summer road trip.
I am also going to go summer road trip.
Yeah.
Yes.
I mean, I'm sure there's some people out there that would really enjoy a solo tropical vacation. I'm not one of those people.
See, I would enjoy a solo vacation,
But not tropical.
but not tropical.
Yeah.
Exactly. Yeah, I would need to stay somewhere more northern.
yeah.
Yes. So I do enjoy traveling by myself
Yeah.
when I get the chance to do that. But of these two options, it's definitely road trip with friends.
Yeah, summer road trip with friends, that's a blast.
I still want us to do a summer like Veg Fest road trip.
Yeah.
Just, jump in the car and go to as many Veg Fests as we possibly can.
Just attend.
Yeah,
Yeah.
absolutely. Because we don't have the mechanism or the equipment, I guess, that would be necessary for us to vend as many Veg Fests as possible.
We do. It's a lot of hard work.
Okay. And if we're talking about a vacation, that's not it. Right.
Yeah.
Honestly, I don't think I'd really like traveling anywhere solo. And I'm also, like Sam said, I'm not really a big fan of just like tropical. Like it can be fun, but I'd rather do something more like chill. Plus, I think anything can be fun with like people you like.
When you're with a group of people you like, yeah.
Yeah, the three of us would have an awesome road trip.
Yeah. Side note. Yeah, what is your favorite road trip song?
Moving Right Along from the Muppet movie.
Really?
Yes. It's the first thing that popped into my head.
Mine is, I'm trying to remember the name of it. Spirit in the Sky.
Excellent choice.
Yeah, that's a good road trip song.
It is a great
Lucy doesn't know that
road
song.
trip song. Oh, but she will.
You know Spirit in the Sky?
Yeah, one of the best.
Yeah.
One of the best bass lines ever.
Oh, we played it on our last ride up to Chicago. We
See?
played that song.
It's awesome road trip music.
It is. Great road trip music.
Lucy, do you have a specific... No?
No. It just depends what mood I'm in, I guess.
I have a feeling, though, that there was quite a bit of K-pop during your road trip to Chicago.
Yeah.
Yeah. Hey, if you have a favorite road trip song, send it along. Let's make a road trip playlist
I love that idea.
out of everyone's favorite road trip
And
song.
then-
I'll create like a Spotify playlist or something.
And then we will play it on our trips to Syracuse
Yeah.
and Cleveland
Yeah.
for our upcoming Veg Fest.
Yeah.
Yes.
So drop us a line and tell me what your favorite road trip song is.
Love
Like I
it.
said, mine is Spirit in the Sky.
That's amazing.
Sam's is a Muppet movie.
We're doing Moving Right Along.
I don't remember how that goes.
Fancy free. Getting there is half the fun. Come share it with me.
Okay.
Moving right along.
Moving right along.
It's so great.
Yeah.
Would you rather swim in the ocean or float in the lazy river?
I'm floating all day long.
Same.
Yeah. Even in the ocean, if I can float, that's cool. But floating is more difficult in the ocean.
It is.
Yeah. And
Yes.
there's things that bite your feet and stuff.
Yes.
So,
Yeah. Anytime the image of a lazy river comes up, I'm just reminded of Christine. After we got home from our honeymoon back in 2012.
Yeah.
Yes, 2012. She went out and bought a pool.
Yeah, just one of those kind of chintzy.
Yes.
With the blow up ring.
Right, with
around
the blow up
thing.
ring.
Yeah.
It was chintzy and it was small.
Yeah.
But the memorable thing about this was not the pool itself, but I came home from work that day and found Christine in the backyard in this pool, which was maybe 6 feet across. Maybe.
I think it was 8.
Okay, so
Yeah.
still. And she's on an inflatable raft in this tiny inflatable pool. She can maybe go a few inches in any
Doesn't matter.
direction.
You can still float. You can
It
still float.
was hysterical.
Yeah, you could
absolutely hysterical.
kick yourself from one end to the pool. To the
And she spent a really good portion of that summer.
Yeah, it was a hot summer.
It was a very
Yeah.
hot, sunny summer. And she spent a ton of time in that little pool on her floaty.
On
Not
my floaty.
in the water.
Yeah.
Just on
my
her
floaty. Yeah. It had like a drink holder and it was perfect. It was perfect. Just give me a floaty. So yeah, I am going lazy river all day long.
I will also go lazy river just because with a lazy river, like, yes, you have the option of floating.
Yeah.
But you can also like get off the floaty
Yeah.
and kind of swim along. And I like that idea.
What about you, Luce?
Yeah, also lazy river.
Yeah.
I just don't really like the ocean that much. Like, it honestly kind of scares me.
The ocean can be scary. I'll tell you what.
Yeah.
One time I lost my bathing suit in the ocean.
Oh.
I was in California visiting my sister in San Diego, and we went to the beach, and the surf was pretty rough that day. And I'm swimming, and I got caught up in this wave, and I stood up, and my bathing suit was gone. and my sister, who was still on the beach sitting on her towel, she just pointed and laughed. And I look
Sounds
down and I'm
about
like,
right.
don't laugh at me. Bring me a towel. I never did find the rest of that bathing suit.
See, I do like the ocean. I mean, I'm not a big beach person. I do
Yeah.
like the ocean, but I also have had a run-in or two with the ocean. I got sucked into some undertow.
Oh, yeah, you can get
once,
pulled
which
under.
was
If you don't
pretty scary.
really know how to go into the waves, you'll get tumbled around in there.
Yes.
Like you're in like a
washing machine. Yes.
And you can get really disoriented. Even a strong swimmer can have trouble
Yeah.
if the surf is heavy.
Yeah.
So.
I mean, and I'm old now, so I'm thinking the lazy river is just a safer option.
I do like portions of the ocean, like say if there's like a little cove or an inlet where you can like snorkel and see wildlife and stuff.
Oh, yeah.
I do like that.
That's fun.
But like big wavy ocean, not so much.
Yeah.
I remember when I was younger, I got the wind knocked out of me at the beach, like boogie boarding.
Yeah.
And like for a while after that, I was scared to like go in the water.
Yeah.
It makes sense.
It can be dangerous.
It can.
Yeah.
All right, Christine. You're
I'm up.
next.
Okay. Would you rather have a backyard barbecue every evening or eat out at a new restaurant each night?
I would do a new restaurant probably because just more variety. I feel like a barbecue after a while would get repetitive.
I agree. I think as much as I love grilling things, I think that the barbecue every night would start to get a little monotonous.
I 100% agree. And my question was also, having a backyard barbecue, does that mean we're inviting people?
That's what I think the connotation is that you're having like a little party every night. That's too much peopling.
Yes. I mean, and I love my friends and I love getting together with them.
Yeah.
But every night would be a bit much. So I also am going for the new restaurant each night.
Yeah, me too. Because it would be like, guys, can we not have the barbecue tonight?
Right, exactly.
No, you chose have a barbecue every night. So you have to have one.
Now we need to pause for a moment.
Okay.
A few moments later.
Would you rather live in a tree house for the summer or on a houseboat? Oh, hello,
Did
tree
we have
house.
this question once before?
I don't know.
Similar question.
I don't know, but tree house. All about the tree house.
Right. We did have this question in another one because I remember you making fun of me because
Yeah.
A, I don't like to be on open water, and B, I don't like heights.
Yes, that sounds familiar.
But I think
But I think that one was permanent and this one is just for the summer.
Yeah, I don't remember what I said last time, but on this one, the other one was a boat. I don't think it was a houseboat. I'm choosing houseboat because houseboats are cool.
I'll do that too.
Yeah.
Okay.
Because it's not a boat at all. It's a house that floats.
Okay.
And they're usually in like a bay or a pond or a very protected body of water.
Sure.
It's not like waves and stuff like that.
This seems completely reasonable. I'm still going to a tree house.
You can stay in your treehouse.
Yes, I'm more than glad to stay in my tree house.
Yeah, then you can come down to the houseboat every once in a while and we'll have a barbecue.
There you go. I was just thinking that.
You can come too, Liz.
But not every day, because that'd be too much.
Right. Okay, Lucy, you're up.
Would you rather go water skiing or snorkeling?
I've always wanted to try water skiing and have never had the opportunity. So I'm going to say water skiing because snorkeling makes me a little claustrophobic because both my eyes and nose are covered and you've got the tube in your mouth. So
I always pull the tube out.
See, I don't. Yeah,
because
the last time I went snorkeling, I think I also pulled like the nose part up and over. So
I don't mind the nose part so much, but I don't know how much seawater I sucked in with my snorkel tube.
Yeah,
it was not a good thing. So I just pulled the tube out, and I will come up for air when I need air.
Right. So I'm gonna go with water skiing because I think I would really like to try that.
I think you might be good at it. You have really strong legs, so
you never know.
Yeah,
it might work.
Yeah,
it could be super fun.
It could be. I'm going snorkeling, by the way.
I think I'm going to go water skiing because I've been snorkeling and it was fun, but I feel like I would like stuff with more adrenaline.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, given that we're the roller coaster fans over here, it makes sense that we would lean a little more towards water skiing.
You guys can go ahead and water ski. I'll be snorkeling around the boat. Would you rather always feel slightly sweaty or slightly sticky during the summer?
I'm going slightly sweaty because given the nature of my job, I'm often slightly sweaty anyway.
Yeah.
It's
In
not
the summer,
a change for me.
I too am usually slightly sweaty, and that's fine. But sticky? No, I cannot stand to be sticky, especially my hands. Ugh, forget about it.
Yeah, sticky is like the worst feeling.
Yeah.
I'm going sweaty.
Yeah. What's worse is if you're sticky and you don't know why.
Yeah, that's a little unnerving.
Like, what did I touch that's sticky?
I'm sticky and I don't know why.
Oh, God. Yeah, I'm definitely going. Well, let's face it. Both of these are kind of, I don't want either of them, but I'm sticking with the slightly sweaty.
Yeah. Yeah, slightly sweaty.
Yeah.
Moving on to, would you rather pick fresh berries every morning or grow your own watermelon patch? Berries, hands down.
Yeah, I'm going berries too. I mean, growing watermelons is fun, but I like berries. And I can pick them every morning. Mm-hmm. Yeah.
I'm going with watermelon because I like watermelon more, and I'm not a morning person. I don't think I'd want to get up every morning and
Pick the berries.
pick the berries.
Lucy, it's time to get up and pick the berries. No, please.
5 more minutes.
Can't I pick them in the afternoon? Nope. You must pick the berries every morning.
Yeah, but seriously, the idea of like picking fresh raspberries and blueberries and strawberries every morning, I'm
Yeah.
there.
We have a bunch of volunteer, like wild berry bushes in our yard, in the backyard. I tried one. They're terrible, but the birds and the animals love them.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah. So we are keeping the random wild raspberry bushes because our animal friends love them.
Yep, they do.
Would you rather have an endless supply of lemonade or watermelon slices?
Here we are with the watermelon again.
I'm going watermelon.
You know, I'm going watermelon too. I'm not a huge fan of lemonade. I don't know. Lemonade's usually too sweet for me. And I'm a water girl. If I'm going to drink something, give me water.
I agree that lemonade does tend to be a bit too much on the sweet side.
Yeah.
So I will also go watermelon, even though I can say that on a very, very hot day, a fresh lemonade is perfection.
I suppose, but also cold watermelon on a hot day is also really
watermelon.
good.
Yep.
And
no argument.
Lucy already has that watermelon patch going, so
that's right. We can just use the watermelon out of Lucy's watermelon patch.
So we're set. Mm-hmm. But yeah, I'm going.
I like it.
I'm going watermelon. Would you rather go a whole summer without air conditioning or without the internet? Oh, the internet can buzzer off because if I don't have air conditioning in the summer, I didn't used to be like this, but now it's like, ooh, I want air conditioning.
I don't want to sound like a screenager, but I feel like this is really hard.
A screenager.
I love that.
Yeah.
I don't know.
You don't know what life was like without the internet.
Can I just use like the fridge
to get cool?
Yeah.
Just stand in the refrigerator door.
I suppose your food might go bad.
Maybe I'll buy a fan.
You can always buy a fan.
Well, like Chris has this fan. Over here.
I always have a fan going on me.
She does.
Yeah, even when the air conditioning's on.
True.
Because I run hot.
I guess I'll say without air conditioning.
Yeah, that's probably what you would say.
See, I agree with Chris on without the internet, but not for the same reason, because the last couple of years I've noticed that when the air conditioning is on, I'm cold.
Yeah, she said she's cold, but I don't turn it any lower than like 72 or 73.
And so I wind up in a sweatshirt and under a blanket on a 90-degree day when we're inside. Well, yeah, but it's also weird.
So you can go outside to warm up.
I actually have a few times gone outside to warm up.
Yeah, it is kind of weird because, like I said, I never turn it below like 73 or 72.
But I think it's just that
it sucks all the
humidity out.
Yeah.
And so 72 feels significantly colder.
Yeah.
And I've been struggling with that a little bit.
Yeah. Well, you can turn it up. I got my fan.
Right.
But yeah, I think the world actually would be a better place if there was no internet, to be honest with you.
I completely agree.
Just, we wouldn't have this like 24/7 news cycle in our face. People wouldn't be doom scrolling all day or
wouldn't be
rotting their brains out.
Wouldn't be
day.
randomly making purchases that they can't afford just because they can. Just because it's so easy. Accessible and it's so easy.
Yeah. So I'm definitely going without the internet.
Me too.
And Lucy's saying
And our screenager
she'll get a fan.
is going to get a fan.
Yeah, she'll get a fan.
I'm going to get you a fan for Christmas.
Go ahead.
Would you rather have fireworks every night or fireflies lighting up your backyard?
Isn't this a no-brainer?
Fireflies.
Number one, I don't really like fireworks.
I don't either.
They're loud. They bother people. They bother animals. They bother wildlife.
Yeah.
People just manage to get their hands on them, even though they're supposed to be illegal in places. And then they just shoot them off at just random times during the summer.
Yeah.
And fireflies, this has been a really good year for fireflies. There was a
has.
big bloom of fireflies a couple of weeks ago, and it was really incredible.
Yeah. So
Yeah.
pretty. So all about the fireflies.
Yep.
For sure.
How about you, Luce?
I love fireworks so much. Yeah, 4th of July is like one of my favorite holidays. But
Yeah.
I'd probably say fireflies because I would feel so guilty about like my neighbors hating me because I'm shooting them off every single day.
Right. Yeah, fireworks every night. That's excessive.
Yeah.
It
Yeah.
really is.
That's excessive.
Yeah. It really
Yeah.
is.
And they get old after a while.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's
Just
like
the sound of it.
they're fun and interesting on the 4th of July because it's a special time and it's the
Right.
one time you have fireworks during the year.
Yeah.
And so it's something to look forward to. If you did it every night,
Yeah.
it would lose its specialness.
And if they could just take the thing that booms out of them.
Yeah, if it could just be
Because
light
that
and
is
color.
that is just added in.
It is.
They add in the booms.
Yeah. So if it could just be light and color
Yeah,
without
like-
sound.
I'm all for that.
Me
And I know
too.
some cities have gone to the use of drones, and they do like these lit drone shows instead of fireworks.
Oh, that's kind of neat.
They are neat. And you know what? Here's another side note. Some
What's that?
some people say fireflies, and some people say lightning bugs.
Oh.
When I was growing up, we always said lightning bugs.
Yes, that sounds familiar.
So I don't know if it's like a regional thing or what.
I feel like I say both.
You say both?
I definitely remember saying lightning bugs as a kid,
Yeah.
but now I definitely say fireflies.
Oh, okay. Interesting.
Would you rather be a lifeguard at the pool or a tour guide at a national park?
Oh,
Tour guide,
yeah.
national park,
I'm
no
also,
question.
I'm also going to be a tour guide because God help anybody who's in a pool where I'm the lifeguard.
This is true.
Not a strong swimmer. So,
Yeah, I think being a lifeguard would honestly get boring after a while.
Yeah.
Like just watching people swim for a long time.
Yeah.
And I feel like I just get hot and bored and yeah, I'd rather
Sunburned.
be a tour guide.
yeah.
Yeah, maybe sunburned.
Sunburned.
And you can't get bored as a lifeguard.
No,
you
you
have
can't.
to constantly be scanning the water.
That's right. So
You
I
know.
feel like it would also be kind of stressful.
stressful. Yeah.
And I feel like being a tour guide, giving a tour while on a hiking trail in a national park would be
Yeah.
much more fun.
Oh, I think that would be a fun job.
Yeah, that'd be great.
Yep.
That's like retirement goals right there.
Right? Would you rather have your very own ice cream truck or a snow cone stand?
Assuming that the ice cream is vegan,
yeah.
ice cream truck.
Ice cream truck is coming.
Yes, definitely ice cream
Ice
truck.
I'm going snow cone stand just for the mere fact that it far less overhead. You just need ice and flavorings.
Oh, I didn't realize we were thinking about the business practicality of this. I thought it was just like that we would have access to the inventory.
Well,
Oh.
like if you had an ice cream truck, wouldn't you be driving it around trying to sell ice cream?
Yeah, I thought we were like in the business,
Yeah.
not just like we had it on hand.
Yeah.
Okay, well, I clearly misunderstood the question, but either way, I'm still going with ice cream truck.
Okay.
I think I'm going to say snow cone also
Yeah.
because it seems so easy.
It-
I'd be less stressed with just getting ice and
much
putting
less
stuff on it.
overhead and probably a much higher profit margin,
Yes,
right?
but
Because it's just ice and flavoring.
you're correct.
Yeah.
I'm still
But I know, not as fun as an ice cream
not
truck.
as fun as an ice cream truck. I'm
And,
sorry.
and people don't really scream when the snow cone
The
stand
snow cone
comes.
stand comes by.
No, people scream when the ice cream truck comes around, and
They
they
do.
chase the ice cream truck.
They do. People don't really chase a snow cone stand so
Not
much.
so much.
Because you're not moving,
And
right?
besides, usually when you have an ice cream truck, you're not selling like hand dipped cones. You're selling things that are ready made.
Packaged,
You
yeah.
know, you're selling ice cream sandwiches
Yeah.
and like the king cones and
Right.
popsicles and
Right.
things like that. So I still think that would be super, super fun.
Yeah.
And I know I'm 16 years old, so I shouldn't be this excited, but I was at my piano lesson the other day, and an ice cream truck, like, you could hear the song, like,
really?
going by,
Nice.
and I was like, oh my gosh, we're going to miss it. And she was like, play your song.
That's funny. You don't see ice cream trucks very often anymore.
No, certainly not around here.
Yeah, not as much as like when we were kids. They used to come around the neighborhood a lot. And the final question is yours, Sam.
Would you rather never get sunburned again or never get bug bites again? I am solidly in the never get sunburned again camp.
I'm going to stick to the fact that I don't really get sunburn that much, and so I'm never going to get bug bites again. That sounds so nice. So
Yeah, you know what? I think I'm with you, Lucy. I don't want to ever get bug bites again. I think that's, if I could just rely that I could go out on a hot summer night and not be bit by mosquitoes, that'd be a good thing.
And I just like to think that I could go out of doors on any day when it's sunny, including
cold days.
including a 60-degree overcast day in London
Yeah, she did get
in
sunburned.
June, and
Yep.
I got sun poisoning.
Yep. She's very melanin challenged.
I am supremely melanin challenged. So you two, who both have a bit more melanin than me and who are more prone to tanning than I am, I understand why you wouldn't want bug bites. But for the incredibly pale girl over here,
Yeah.
I'm going no more sunburn.
that's like a talent to sunburn in 60-degree weather.
I know. In
On
Lo-
a cold day.
in London.
Or maybe it was colder. I don't know.
It was. Yeah. No,
It was
60,
about 60 degrees.
something. Yeah.
I was wearing like kind of trekking pants, but they were like capri length.
Yeah.
And so
back of your legs.
my lower legs were covered in little blisters
Yep.
from the sun.
Sun poisoning.
Yeah, from sun poisoning.
Yeah, you actually have like an allergy.
I do.
She's allergic to the sun.
I am, in fact,
That's how
allergic to the sun.
fair-skinned she is.
Yeah. And it's gotten worse as I've gotten older.
Yeah, I don't know if your people lived in caves or...
It would not surprise me
what?
at all. Yeah. It would not surprise me at all, but it has gotten worse as I've gotten older.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know, I think it is true as you get older. I think your skin gets thinner, first of all. And I think your ability to not burn is decreased as you get older.
I mean, you burn more easily now than you did 15
When I was
years
younger.
ago.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah.
You know, you get more red instead of just brown.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's interesting.
And that
There
does
you
it.
go.
That does it. That does it for
Ta-da.
our summer edition of Would You Rather with special guest Lucy.
Yeah. Thanks for playing with us, Lucy.
Thank you.
Yeah, we did need to do something light.
A little bit light and a little
Yeah.
bit silly. Yeah.
Yeah. Let's move on now to our assignment restaurant, SOS. This week's restaurant in our assignment restaurant, SOS, is Vegan Food House.
Located at 832 West 7th Street in Dallas, Texas, Vegan Food House is run by husband and wife team Anthony and Elizabeth. Vegan Food House is a home favorite. A wide array of options to meet the desires of vegans who feel underserved has won this little house of food local awards and foodie fans nationally.
Let's look at their menu.
Oh, this is looking like some serious comfort food. So what is sticking out for you right away?
Well, first of all, it looks like a lot of soul food, which is I
Yeah.
always love. They have a vegan salmon burger, which sounds really interesting to me.
I haven't tried a vegan salmon yet.
Me neither. Yeah, and they make a caper. They top it with a caper butter, slaw,
well, anything that involves capers and slaw.
and pickles.
Ooh.
That sounds really good.
Yeah. Okay. I'm there.
House-made spaghetti and toast,
That's what Lucy was picking out.
right?
Yes.
And that's probably like Texas toast, the thick
The thick, yummy toast.
with lots of butter on it.
Oh, that sounds amazing.
Yeah.
My gosh, yeah, I definitely would get that.
I'm interested in the shrimp rolls and skinny fries. So these are 2 mini buttery French rolls stuffed with buttery vegan shrimp and bacon, arugula, tomato, onion, remoulade, and topped with balsamic. That to me sounds really fantastic.
They have some really good sounding bowls too. And here's one that it's called the kitchen bowl, but it's red potato bowl topped with mac and cheese, corn, cheese sauce, green onion, and cauliflower bites, drizzled with a buffalo sauce. That sounds good.
Ooh, that does sound good. Ooh, they also have a cauliflower wing flight. This is a really interesting idea because, you can go places and get like beer flights where you just get an assortment of things.
Yeah.
They're doing that with cauliflower wings. So it's a large bowl of deliciously deep fried cauliflower with Parmesan sauce, buffalo sauce, citrus mango, barbecue sauce, and a buttermilk dressing as well.
Ooh.
So you can dip your cauliflower wings into a wide array of sauces, and that just sounds awesome to me.
Yeah, that's great. You can try all the sauces.
I feel like you'd really like the fried avocado salad.
Oh, I probably would. Breaded avocado, deep fried, served over mixed greens and topped with tomato, onions, jalapeno, and smoky ranch.
Yeah, that does sound like something you'd like.
I would absolutely love that.
And here's something I would like. Crab cake Benedict. It is a vegan crab cake made from oyster mushrooms and banana blossoms topped with a fried avocado and hollandaise sauce. I like anything with hollandaise sauce. So.
That you do.
Oh, but wait. They have
They
have a Monte Cristo, and I love Monte Cristo.
Monte Cristos are pretty great.
Yeesh. That's probably what I would get. What else? They got waffles. They got biscuits. Big biscuit sandwich.
Well, they do a brunch. It's a good thing to know on Saturdays at 11:30. And they have some really awesome looking things. They have a beautiful avocado toast. That's where the Monte Cristo and fries comes in. You also get a French bread vegan turkey, egg, and cheese. I would love that. Because one of my favorite things, back when I lived in New York and I would finish a late night bartending shift, I would take the train back to Queens and I would get off the train right next to Mike's Diner, which, by the way, is featured in Nurse Jackie. I actually lived just a few blocks from that diner, which is really cool. But anyway, I would go in and I would order a grilled cheese with turkey and tomato.
Yeah.
That was like my late night, I haven't eaten in 10 hours thing.
Sounds good.
And I absolutely loved it. So the fact that they're kind of replicating that is really amazing to me.
They also have, this is a really kind of extensive menu. They also have flatbread pizzas. Ooh. An assortment of flatbread pizzas. They have a margarita. They have Italian sausage. They have feta and greens. That sounds good. And buffalo chicken flatbread. And then they have tacos. They have chicken fried tacos, fried vegan shrimp tacos, Nashville cauliflower tacos, buffalo vegan shrimp tacos with fries, and jackfruit tacos.
And they've also got some really lovely salads. The one that is screaming to me is the fried vegan shrimp Zydeco salad, which is mixed greens topped with tomatoes, onions, cucumbers, vegan cheese, vegan bacon bits, crispy in-house onion strings, and fried vegan shrimp.
Yeah.
It's a very nostalgic salad and comes with smoky ranch dressing.
Yeah.
That sounds phenomenal.
There is a lot of good stuff on this menu. They have a whole entire menu of burgers that you can choose from, plates that you can choose from.
Oh, they've got po' boys.
Yeah.
All over the place. Like, seriously, this is incredible.
Then they do like baskets. So you can get like a tender wing basket. You can get a Creole fish fry oyster basket, buffalo chicken basket.
Yeah, this is a huge menu.
Yeah. And they even have a kids menu, which is nice. They have nuggets for the kids and burgers and
nuggets.
Grilled cheese for the kids. This is making me hungry.
Well, you haven't eaten dinner yet, so maybe we should, wrap up the podcast so you can have some dinner.
Yeah. And they also serve cocktails and wine and beer and cocktails. So, wow, they have a lot going on there at Vegan Food House. So,
they really do.
If you are ever in Dallas, Texas, do not skip Vegan Food House. Again, they're at 832 West 7th Street in Dallas, Texas.
And for those of you out there who already support this week's restaurant, if you email us a recent photo of your meal and tell us what it is, you will be entered to win a gift card in our Vegan Dinner Winner contest.
Yeah. If you've been there, send us a photo and tell us what you had and tell us what you liked about it. It's now time for our favorite portion of the show.
Must be listener shout out time.
It's listener shout out.
Just want to give a shout out to all my fans watching. I love you guys. I love you.
This week's listener shout out goes to Erin, aka that vegan disabled gal. Erin is legally blind and in a wheelchair due to strokes caused by her long battle with disordered eating. She found healing through veganism and is a vocal animal advocate. You can follow her social media accounts by searching that vegan disabled gal.
Thanks for listening, Erin, and thanks for always interacting with us on our social media. Please send us your t-shirt size and address so we can send you a Compassion and Cucumbers swag bag. You can either text us by using the link in our show notes, you can email us at compassionandcucumbers@gmail.com, or simply DM us on Instagram or Facebook.
And for the rest of you out there, if you want a listener shout out, please text, email, or DM us. Let us know what you think of the show and tell us a little bit about yourself. You can also always nominate someone else for a shout out.
It's time to wrap this baby up. But before we go, do not forget to subscribe to the show on your favorite podcast app and subscribe to our YouTube. Share the show with a friend or a family member that you think would enjoy what we do so we can reach more great people like you. If you want to get news about the show, you can do that by subscribing to our weekly newsletter at compassionandcucumbers.com.
And with that, it's time to sign off. You have just listened to episode 194 of the Compassion and Cucumbers podcast, and there's nothing left to say but where cukes and compassion are always the fashion.
On the podcast. Thanks, James.
Have a great week, everyone.
We'll talk to you next Tuesday.
We love you.
We do. Take good care of yourselves. Bye-bye.
The end.
If you'd like to support the Compassion and Cucumbers podcast, well, you can do that by hopping on over to our Patreon page and becoming a patron. We have all the recipes from our vegan kitchen series up there, and we'll be adding some patron-only episodes in the near future. So thank you for supporting us at whatever level that you choose, and thank you again for listening to Compassion and Cucumbers podcast.